whole different state, the state of Oaxaca, in the city of Oaxaca here in South Mexico. And today we're going to be doing a day trip to Hierve El Agua. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. And so we're going to go check that out. It's about 40 miles southeast of Oaxaca. You have a couple of options to get here from Oaxaca. You can use public transport, and you can take a bus or a colectivo, which is just a van that goes that way to a little town called Mitla. I don't know if that's pronounced right either. And then from there they have these little private trucks that'll take you way out in the middle of nowhere, supposedly, to where this where the site is. Or you can rent a car and go, or you can just hire a private driver taxi, and that's the option we're going to do today. So it's about 8:30 right now. We're going to go ahead, hop in the car, and head that way. Supposedly the last bit of road is kind of rough getting there, a little bit slow going, so we're going to see what that's like when we get there. And then of course towards the end of this video we'll do an Airbnb tour, show you what we got for an Airbnb. And so yeah, so we'll go ahead and hop in and head that way. So once you come to this little town called Mitla, if you're doing public transport, you'll come across these little white pickup trucks. I didn't get any of them on video, but they're just kind of parked around the town, and they say Hierve El Agua on those, and those are the ones that you will catch to go to the site. I don't know what the price is on those. I didn't check. Also on the public transport, I think it was only a few dollars. It was pretty cheap. If you do the private driver like we did, of course you'll just go all the way to the site itself, which ours was $50, so we just split it, $25 per person. You'll get to drive up these pretty crazy little roads, really steep cliffs. It's kind of rough, but it's really scenic though, so a lot to see and some pretty incredible mountainous scenery there. So the entrance fee was $2.50 per person, which is pretty good and a good surprise after going to places like Chichen Itza and other archaeological sites, I guess mostly, where entrance fees were $25 per person, $18 per person. And so $2.50 pretty good for coming into here. And this is what it looks like when you get here. Not sure exactly where to go from here, so we'll just have to kind of walk around and explore it a little bit. Looks like this used to be a big pool or something, fountain, something. And there is some food here and some snack stands, so of course we brought pretty much everything. We even brought lunch, but you can pretty much find whatever you need here. More water, food, and all that. Bathrooms, they have plenty of facilities here. So there it is. Yeah, I bet that trail starts over there. Yeah. So the parking lot's over there, so we pretty much just walked past the parking lot, past the light building, and came this way. And there's kind of an overview of it right here. But I see a trail over there, and that's probably the way down, so the entrance would be over there somewhere. So we kind of went the wrong way, but looks like there is a good viewpoint here. Okay, so we started out in the wrong place. You have to go to the front of the parking lot apparently, but we're just gonna kind of wing it and make our way down here. That guy that offered the tour guide is probably getting a good laugh right now. So what this is back, I guess, over thousands of years probably, these springs have a lot of calcium and a lot of minerals in it, and they've kind of formed these pools, and they've ran over the edges of the cliff over all these years and just kind of built up like calcium you see like in a shower or something like that basically. And so it's kind of made this illusion of a frozen waterfall on the side of these cliffs. And so we're gonna go see the pools first because they're up on the top, and then see if we can find a way, a hiking trail or something that goes down to the bottom, see if we can get a viewpoint from the bottom looking up. So supposedly there is a hiking trail somewhere here that runs to the bottom, and you can get a view from the bottom part. So we're gonna see if we can find that. And supposedly it's a really good, some really good scenery from the bottom. So following the trail down to the bottom of the falls, there's also another pool that I didn't know about. And you definitely don't want to wear flip-flops, so whenever you come, wear some good hiking shoes, because there's plenty of stairs and trails to climb up and down. So. And we are going to go down there, and I think that loops around and goes to the bottom of the falls. So hike down a little bit farther and see if we can get a view from the bottom. So I did bring the drone, and unfortunately I should have done a little bit of Google searching, I guess. Drones are not allowed here, so unfortunately we're not going to have any air footage. So for your information, when you're coming here, if you're planning on flying, supposedly a pretty big fine for flying here on the site. So unfortunately not going to have any aerial footage, but still pretty impressive to see, even from the trails and the viewpoints. So that is the view I was hoping for. Keeps on going, so it looks like we get to go all the way to the very base of it. I'm guessing that this will loop around to the bottom of the smaller falls also. So I was hoping that looped around, but that is it. But you do get a good view from the bottom of both falls, the big one that we went down by originally, and the one that has the pools on top of it, which is this one. And so, a neat little area to see right here. But after that, that's pretty much trails in. So if you do take this trail, keep in mind that it isn't a loop, so you'll just end up going all the way back in the way that you came originally. And so that wraps up this trail. So just kind of give you a time frame. We started about 45 minutes ago, stopped and took a lot of photos on the way down, sat down for a few minutes a couple of times, just relaxing, and 45 minutes to get all the way to the bottom. So kind of gives you an idea of how long the trail is and how much time you're going to take. So, but if you're in halfway decent shape and you don't mind a little bit of hiking, then you do get a good view of both falls from the bottom. So good views from the top, good views from the bottom if you're up for the hike. So that's about all from down here. So we're going to head back up, probably grab a snack, and see if there's anything else up around the parking area probably, and then head off to the little town of Mitla that we passed through. I don't really know what's there, but several people mentioned stopping there, so we'll stop there and see what we can find, I guess. Show you what we got up here at the top before you go down or when you get back up. A lot of drink varieties, beer, and some foods, of course souvenirs, that kind of thing too. So a few places to eat. So that pretty much wraps that up, and we're gonna go find our driver and probably head off to Mitla and see what that town is about. Welcome to Mitla. I'm not really completely sure what's here. We have a cool little downtown that we might check out afterwards. But first, we're gonna go find some chicken. Found a place online that looks really good. Eat there, and after that, maybe walk around a little bit. See what we can find in the plaza. So this is kind of hidden back here from the market. I didn't even know this was back here, but if you go all the way through the market and on your right, this church will be there, and you can kind of just go through there and turn right, and it leads into this big courtyard area with this church. So it looks like this church is open, so I'll walk through real quick and see what the inside of it looks like. A lot of people in there right now, so I don't want to walk all the way to the front, but pretty neat architecture. Walk down here to the plaza. This is the main central area of Mitla, it looks like. And the Mitla is also famous for homemade clothes and crafts, and so you'll see places like this market here that has several stalls and people just selling a lot of homemade things. So that's something to check out. Really cool. A lot to see, a lot of market there to go through and check out. So the archaeological site that is right beside the market closes at 3 p.m. We're a little bit too late for that, so we're not going to get to see that. So we are just going to wander around here a little bit in the center and see what we can see. I'm not exactly sure what this building here is. Looks like several different offices. There's a bank and a few other things. So guess it's just kind of like a number of different things. I think this is a good spot. We'll send the drone up, see what we can see, maybe circle around the plaza a little bit, check out some streets from above before we go, and maybe at least get a little bit of drone footage in on this vlog before we head out. Not a whole lot to see on that footage, but it was something. Got to fly the drone anyway, so we are going to head back to Oaxaca. Pretty much wraps it up for this vlog. Next vlog, if we have time, probably go explore downtown Oaxaca a little bit and see what we can find there. So till then, I will see y'all on the next one. All right, quick Airbnb tour for all of you. This is $29 per night. This is a 2-bedroom because my friend Matt is with me, and we're a little bit away from the city center. We're probably a good 25 or 30 minute walk, but probably only about a 8 to 10 minute car ride. Not that bad. And so $29 per night. It does come with a gated entry, and it is a good neighborhood. We walk around here at night a little bit. And so this is upstairs. Good view of the mountains. All right, from the entrance. So this does have aircon in the bedrooms and in the living room. Big spacious area here. Is 3 beds, 2 beds in one bedroom and 1 bed in the other. It does have hot water and a pretty decent sized bathroom. Good sized shower. And go in here. Check out this bedroom. This one's not as big as the other one. Still plenty of space. Place to put your bags. And our second bedroom. This is the one that has 2 beds and a table. A lot bigger than the other one. And a full kitchen. It does have microwave, a full-size refrigerator with a freezer, oven, all the cooking utensils that you need. So pretty nice little spot. $29 per night. Of course, you get a discount if you book monthly. I don't know what that comes out to monthly. The cleaning fees are kind of high on this one, and the rest of the fees that they usually tack on to Airbnbs. But I'll put the link in the description, so feel free to check that out, and I'll catch y'all next time.